everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I'm your host, DBoss. Please subscribe to the channel, DBoss Networks. So if you have missed any of the other episodes, then you could watch it. You can also watch it on Instagram, DBoss_1, DBoss Real Life Matters. If you really want to connect up with me on Facebook, you can go Sweet the Boss, which is not sweet like sugar. It's sweet as in a hotel suite, SUITE. And, well, we're going to get right into it today. I got a big man here that's coming on, and he does TV. He's the CEO of his own company. He has distribution. He's an entertainment person, manager. He does clothing. So we're going to have time to dissect him down to really know who this person is. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you Kwasi Edge of Big Man Entertainment.
Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Thank you. I'm on the phone, please.
Oh, geez. This is Real Life Matters. We know things like that happen. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Come here, then. Come here. Come here.
Who's it?
It's my grandson. He just wanted to be on here.
How are you doing? Wave to everybody out there.
Wave. All right, now let me talk to the lady. Okay?
He wanted to be nosy. He wanted to see what was happening.
All right. Oh. I love you.
So Big Man or Kwasi? What do you want me to call you, Kwasi?
Kwasi, Big Man. That was the name. Kwasi's the name my mother gave me. It's from Ghana. It means born on a Sunday.
Born on a Sunday. So can you tell everybody?
I was born on a Sunday in May.
Wow. So can you tell everybody where you come from?
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Wow.
Yes.
So you don't have any background somewhere else, or no? You're just American, all American.
Yeah, my people were from the South, from Alabama. My grandmother raised me. All right. So, yeah, I was born American.
Okay.
But my soul is all over the place, though. I relate to everybody.
Which is good. All right. Yeah. So can you tell everybody how you came up with Big Man, the name Big Man Entertainment?
Sure. If they want to know. Do they really want to know? How bad they want to know?
Real Life Matters people want to know.
Okay, so it went like this. My last name is Edge. So when I first started and thought about opening up a company, my own company, I started with On the Edge Entertainment.
Oh.
So basically, when you want to start a company, you think of a name. And then when you go to do it, you got to make sure that nobody else has that name. So that name was taken. It was legally being used on the Edge Entertainment. I think it was a company in New Rochelle, New York. So I had to change the name. So growing up, a lot of people called me Big Man. You know, they would see me, what's up, Big Man? What's up, Big Man? So I was like, wow. Let me try Big Man Entertainment. So when I used that name, it wasn't taken. So thus, I became Big Man Entertainment.
Wow. So were you an artist? You're an artist also, right?
Get out. I'm on the phone.
You're on an interview.
Excuse me, if anybody have children or grandchildren, they understand.
Well,
He tried to talk to me. He's only 5. He's trying to talk to me while I'm doing an interview. He doesn't understand.
Oh.
So, but
Well,
where were we?
okay, so so you were an artist before you came into this big man entertainment? Used to rap and stuff, or?
I was an artist in my own right. I never did it professionally.
Oh,
But I grew up. I went to school. I learned music, and I grew up doing music from singing in the choir, doing school plays, singing in school, doing chorus lines, and playing instruments. So
what type of instruments?
I played the clarinet and the piano, and
Wow.
I tried the drums. Yeah, and a little bit of bass guitar.
So
So,
you're a pioneer in the industry. So who have you worked with, or you worked with in the industry? You're in the entertainment industry.
I was actually behind the scenes. I worked with Cool Chip and a lot of host of others.
Like, well, you don't want to mention the name?
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, but working behind the scenes is also important because the people that are behind the scenes make the things happen in the front of the scenes. And a lot of people
Oh
don't
yeah.
understand that they're just as
And,
important.
and that's how you learn, you know.
Uh-huh.
That's how I learned I wanted to actually do it and come from behind the scenes.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
have an entertainment company now.
Yeah, Big Man Entertainment LLC.
All right. All right. So when you have so what artists are you working with presently?
I have a few artists that I'm working with presently. Amar Turner, um, Ebony, Cartel Remedy, Doe Wiz, and a few other artists.
Well, those are pretty big. And then you
Yeah,
just acquired.
they're all great artists. You know, they're all doing well. Some of them, like Doe Wiz, he has his own fashion line, his
Okay.
own clothing line, as well as his wife, and he's a rapper, MC. And
Okay.
Cartel Remedy is an MC. Ebony is an MC. Most of them are rappers, but you know they do acting as well.
Okay. All right. And you just acquired a new artist. I just interviewed a few days ago.
Yeah,
The
from
greatest
Detroit.
state.
Right, right, from Detroit. Yeah, yeah. We're definitely gonna work together. He's a good brother, a good artist.
Yes.
So we
And
just
he was
gotta
supposed
have.
to, he was so excited. He's so excited. He couldn't really tell me very much. So I said, well, I'll speak to Kwasi.
Yeah, because we still we've been working. You know, I help artists. Period.
Okay.
But the artists that I work with, once they're signed, we really go to work. So we're just waiting for him. We got to send him the contract because I'm in New York, he's in Detroit, and get him signed. Let him read it over and see if he likes it and get him signed.
Good.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know there's a lot of work when you got to work with these artists behind the scenes. So just tell us a little bit of the process. Like if somebody was to come to you, how do you scout the person?
Well, I listen. I listen for them. Some of them come and find me. You know, I really don't. I really don't listen to the radio. I
Okay.
listen for independent artists, either on YouTube. It doesn't really matter. It could be YouTube. It could be Instagram. It could be Facebook. They could be performing on the subway or in the streets, like in Times Square. If I hear something I like or see something that I like, I give them my business card tell them to contact me, then we talk. And there's a probationary period because dealing with artists, dealing really with anybody, you gotta learn the person really before
Mm-hmm.
you per se jump into bed with them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna know what they're like not just talent wise, but their egos, their personality, the way they move, the way they think. You have to be careful because there's some people that are very difficult to work with, some
Oh,
even dangerous. To be honest with you, I like to keep it 100.
yeah.
So you have to be very careful with the people that you decide to work with
So
because
what do
you
you mean
never
by
know.
dangerous? Dangerous like what? What do you mean? They'll do something to you?
Well, yeah, they could do something to you physically because um, mental health matters.
Jeez.
We don't know where they're at mentally, but I'm really talking about your brand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they could be self-destructive and destroy your brand too.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So when you tell somebody, suppose somebody comes to you and you tell them like, they don't got it, you know,
Oh,
so
I don't tell them that.
you don't tell
I
them
don't,
that?
I don't. I don't tell them that. There's a lot of people out here. There's a lot of people out here that do that. I don't agree with that. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't want to crush anybody, crush their dreams.
Okay.
You know, but life will teach you. It's not my place to judge you. But if you don't have what it takes to be part of being me, usually you cut yourself off.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's deep.
yeah.
So if somebody wants to come to you, so what kind of advice would you give an artist, even if he's seasoned or not when how to approach you? What would you tell them what to do?
Be yourself. That's it. It's that simple. Be yourself. Cause that's who I'm gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is with Big Man Entertainment. I like to do it on in the process is we're a team and a family.
Okay.
Everybody's everybody's not a team person or a family person. But here I like for all of us to work together and help each other. Where actually how I think it should be all over the planet, but unfortunately it's not like that.
Oh, so tell us about your TV show that you have.
The BME TV show is a show that I developed because of my artists and models. I wanted them to have a platform, where I could show their videos, I could interview them. And it started off with that. And the people I knew in the industry wanted to come on. And next thing I knew, I had known artists coming on. I had sport figures coming on. I had politicians coming on. And I think it's just the magic and the chemistry of the show. My CMO, Selena, shout out to Selena Ward, the host of Big Man Entertainment TV. She's the host, and I'm there, and we had a DJ on deck. So that's what
What time does it come on at, or does it come on? Was
well,
it?
it comes on Fridays on depending on what cable you have. It comes on 8:30, 2:30, and 10:30.
Oh,
8:30 in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon, and 10:30 every Friday.
so it's for an hour, 2 hours, or
It's a half an hour.
oh, it's half an hour. Okay, okay,
Yeah, yeah, it's a half an hour.
okay.
I asked for an hour slot. Shout out to Brick Arts and Media Center where I shoot the TV show. I asked for an hour, and they gave me 3 slots. So actually, it comes out to an hour and a half.
That's good. So you just
Yeah,
kind of cut down the show to suit then.
yeah.
So are your
Well,
guests coming from where? From in New York or all over?
all over. I'm not.
Just like
We
me.
we don't discriminate. We're gonna bring you up. We're gonna bring you from Toronto down here.
Okay.
Yeah. If they most of the time though they're in New York, and we happen to link up with them. So if they're in New York and they have time on their schedule to come down, we set it up where they come down and do the interview. Excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
and leave. So
Okay.
because
You
we're
don't bring
not.
them in. You don't bring them in remotely.
No, we're not that big yet. Where I'm flying them in and they stay at a hotel, and no, it's not that kind of party yet.
Oh.
I would like to. When it gets there, I'll let you know. I'll fly you in, put you in a 5-star hotel, and have the limo come pick you up and bring you down.
Right.
That
Well,
sound good?
it's a lot of work putting together the show and stuff because I do my own stuff and it's like it's a little bit of work there.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's hard work.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people, some
I'm
people don't
talking
get it.
about from having people come in, from getting them, from like you do the same thing. Like you gotta get the flyer done to promote the
Mm-hmm.
show and your guests. Then you have to have. Well, I did mine in the television studio, so
Okay.
I had to get my team together of producers. I have people on the floor that work the cameras, people in in the in the engineering room that work the equipment in there, the cameras in there, and the sound, and or the audio,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to
So
set up.
do you know all that background stuff like the audio, the sound, and all that other stuff? Do you know
Yeah,
that?
I went to school for that. I had to learn that. Yeah,
Woo! You see,
yeah.
you were
My
breaking it down.
yeah. So my just my editing. I have to work on my editing, but
Mm-hmm.
I've been hiring somebody to do my editing, but it's good for you to also know it.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Yeah,
very true. Because then they can't hold you hostage.
right. And then you know how you want it done. You know what I mean?
Or you want how you want it to look and how you want it to
Yes,
present it.
yes, yes. So so speaking of that, it's the same thing as what you said about the artist. It's like even the company, all the those, it's my babies. So I have to protect them and work with them and teach them and talk to them and
And
be there
also you
for
have to
them.
juggle your own family life.
Yeah, as you can see, my grandson finally understood. He didn't come back.
Oh, he must have got it and said, "Oh, I think he's kind of busy."
Yeah, yeah, he understands his business. It's his business. So, but he only came because I show him love, and
Oh.
He loves me back. So,
So how long have you been in the industry?
um,
Long time, right?
yeah, I would say all my life.
Okay.
All my
Wow.
life. My mother cut a record. She sang. My grandmother made an album. She sang gospel.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, and my great grandmother, she owned a church, and all the family went to the church, a Pentecostal church, and we all played instruments, even if it was a tambourine. You know,
Yes, yeah, y'all had to be busy. Everybody had to do a
yeah.
part.
My cousin played the drums. My great grandfather played the bass guitar. So I've been around music all my life.
So it was a big congregation or a big church or just a fair size?
It was an independent church. My great grandmother was a preacher,
Okay.
They owned the whole building, but the downstairs was a church. So it
Okay.
was one of those mom and pop churches, I guess you would call it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
All right.
It was big enough for them to praise God. Amen.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
important. You know, that's very important. So
Yes.
so your models and stuff, you say you have models and stuff that's in the show. So
Yeah. They
what
didn't
would they
tell
be
you the
doing?
models are called the BME Angels.
BME Angels.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
They have their own logo as well.
Okay, so what do they do in that type of thing?
Well, we have a clothing line, so they model clothing line. They also will be in the artist videos. That's why I started the BME Angels, because I said I won't have to hire models from outside. We already have our own models on deck, and
Wow.
and I send them out for acting. They do acting. They model the BME clothing line, and other designers I know they can model their clothes, and they do music videos. If you
Okay.
need models or women for music videos, they're available.
Okay. So that the clothing line. So this is your clothing line that you do.
Yeah, yeah. BME clothing. It's an urban wear jackets. We got varsity jackets, baseball hats, bucket hats, winter hats. We have shirts, dresses,
Men and women and children, or just
men, women, everybody. So remember, we're family orientated, so it's for the whole family.
so the varsity jackets. So the varsity jackets that you have. What are those are the ones with the sleeves and they have around. They have a logo on it and stuff.
Yes, ma'am. Black and
Wow.
gold. Black and gold is our colors.
Black and gold. Ooh, I love that's my colors too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, black and gold or black and yellow. Actually, it's black and yellow, I would say.
Oh, it's black and yellow. Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The black and yellow. The concept. I came from darkness to the light.
Mm-hmm.
The circle is the world. Also,
Okay.
the darkness is my people. Then
Okay.
it has the faces from drama, the happy and the sad face. Because sometimes life is happy, sometimes it's sad. And then uh it has my shape of
Yes.
me and a Kango, big man, in the middle of the circle. In the middle of the circle. So
So
that's
you thought of that logo, or did somebody else?
no, that's everything I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Black and so your jackets are black and then they have the gold emblem on it, or what? How does it work?
Right, exactly.
I
Same with
want one of
this.
those. Nobody
Yeah,
will have one of those because I'm in Canada. They will say, "Who's that? Who's that?" Where'd you get that from?
yeah. My COO Elaine Payne, she handles that, or my assistant can get it for you. You just contact them. Matter of fact, I like to shout out Elaine Payne,
Okay.
Selena Ward, Darlene Gladden, and Kim Roper.
Mm-hmm.
That's my staff. Also, Brother Conscious is the head of my security.
Your
And all,
security. We're
yeah,
afraid we're walking around with you.
yeah.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, I don't really need it, but
You
he's
never.
there. But when we've done TV shows, but we've done other shows too, like open mics, industry night. Um,
Mhm.
we did a mini concert at Symphony Space. So I started the company in 2008. So
Okay.
we've been here for a minute. Before that, I was behind the scenes, and I
So
actually started
2008
out.
is where you broke out. Well, you were broken out,
Yeah,
but you just to do your own.
right.
2008.
And I actually started out doing comedy. I started out.
Comedy?
Yeah, I started out hiring comedians to do my show and the host. And besides the comedy, I would do the open mics for the artists and spoken word. And artists started asking me to manage them, so I added that to the company.
So the comedian, so you did comedy yourself. So was it?
No, I wasn't telling jokes. I was hiring the comedians.
Okay.
Yeah.
They would say, "Wow."
Yeah. No, I'm not much of a jokester. I'm fun, but I'm not the comedian type. But I love to laugh. I love and respect comedians.
Okay. You have to, because it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Say, it reminds me, as far as hip hop, it reminds me of the artists that freestyles, like, cause they come off the top of their head, like eventually they have a routine.
Okay.
But when they first start making people laugh, they might have been a class clown, or they might have went to school with it, but they already had a witty attitude.
Mm-hmm. So you got men, you got women, you got everybody there's men and women comedians.
Yeah, of course, men and women. Yeah.
So where you have these shows in New York, or where do you have them, or you go other places?
Yeah, they were New York, where I'm from, and I'm mostly in the Bronx and Brooklyn.
I can imagine the shows must be sold out.
We did well. We did well.
And the open mic. Let us know a little bit about the open mic.
I was doing an open mic. My main place was a place called Lady Eyes. No, not Lady Eyes. It was a club on Boston Road. I think it's closed now, but I used to do open mics where I would give artists a chance to come in and perform and show their talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So were they rappers, or doesn't matter what kind of any type of entertainment then?
No, it's mostly either rapping or singing.
Okay.
Because I was, I could also discover artists there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long would you have to prepare? A month or so for that, or so people will come, or how long does that take? Because sometimes those things take
a month. I would say a month.
Okay. So you just send it out and everybody will just come and show up. Do they pay to come in, or is it
Of course.
unless you're on that VIP list.
Yeah, I mean, when you doing it at a club and you don't own the club,
mm-hmm.
you have to charge, because remember, you got to pay the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And the club is selling liquor, so people got to buy liquor. They got to buy drinks rather, or order food.
So most of your venues, you make sure you have food and liquor there then and stuff. Or
not all the time, but at the spot I was at, you had to have there was food and liquor there, so that's how
and you gotta make sure the food is good too.
That's how they made their money, and I made my money at the door. They let me charge at the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's mostly how to do it, but you got to make sure the food is good too, because people will complain. You can never,
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't. Like I investigate everything before I jump in. I've already sampled the food. I I've already been there a couple of times and brought people with me, and everybody was like, "Okay, the food is good. All right, then
The
let's get
service is
together."
good. No, because
Yeah,
that can ruin a venue if you have something and the people aren't serving the liquor too good.
yeah,
I remember I
yeah.
went to something and they ran out of liquor. I was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, they ran out here. And it was here in Toronto, and the people ran out. It was over. So one guy he made his own liquor, vodka or something, and the guy just went and got his from his car and just gave them that, and that's how they had to survive. I couldn't believe that the liquor was finished.
Mm.
Everything.
That was bad business.
They
They
didn't
didn't.
plan themselves properly with that one.
Yeah, they wasn't prepared.
They weren't prepared for these people that be drinking a lot.
Right, right. But that's like a liquor license is is gold. You know what I mean? You're always supposed to be prepared when you have a
Mm-hmm.
liquor license.
Mm-hmm.
You most of the time they overstock, so they don't run out. You know?
That's what I was surprised, but I think because there were so many people there, they didn't expect that many people to come. Like people were
And
standing outside the door and it was kind of cold outside too, and they had these outside these fans, or what do you call the heaters, with the flames going up, and people were just so glad to be in there that they just stood around there and kept warm and kept the jacket on.
yeah,
The first time they didn't
yeah.
take the jacket off, nothing.
Oh,
They kept
that sounds that
everything
sounds
on.
like that sounds like a wonderful experience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I
Yeah,
think they underestimated the people that were. It was from some actors and stuff like that, and I think that they just underestimated the amount of people that were going to come out. But they came
yeah,
out. They came out. It was
yeah,
crowded, but they were in it.
yeah.
I'll tell you.
That can definitely happen. Like, but that's what you want. You want a big
Yes,
crowd, you know. So that's what you be. That's what your goal is to be ready for a big crowd.
right.
And then I'd rather be shocked and ready for a big crowd than surprised and underestimated and receive a
Nobody
small one.
coming. Nobody coming.
Yeah, you hear you. Yeah,
You sitting
that's
there with the
happened
light
to
going around and nobody's in the room.
that's happened to me before, boy. You hear crickets out there. What? Like, oh man,
Oh,
you
geez,
know.
I did the wrong thing, the wrong day, or what?
Yeah, I've had guests that was a no call, no show, and that was
You just never know what's going to happen with these people. Some of these people, they're unreliable, and then you don't know what they're doing or what they're thinking or what they're saying. So
yeah. Or you know how life sometimes things just happen in life that people are not prepared for. You know, it's like this COVID. We wasn't ready for this.
no, we were not.
I had no idea that this would ever happen or even exist.
Mm-hmm. And got businesses shut down for so long, and people in the house, and gee,
Yeah,
people
yeah. And
dying here and there. It's just terrible.
what we had refrigeration trucks watching it on the news with them putting bodies in the trucks
I know.
and the
New York was
funeral
pretty bad.
homes. It
Here in
was
Toronto, it
terrible.
was awful too. And but people weren't listening. They were still having parties here under the radar, and then somehow something got loose that they were having parties during the whole time. Some of these guys that had these big condos were having big parties, and they told the people, "Well, you just go and park your car away and take an Uber in." So maybe they must have seen in all these Ubers arriving and wonder where these people going.
Right.
So they
I'm
got
sure they was
busted.
doing I'm sure they was doing the same thing here everywhere else in the world.
Well, they got fined $1 million. They got fined because they were open the whole time, and then they got busted. So
So
over
all that
here,
money, all that money they made, they had to give it back.
But
Was
it was no, because over here people didn't want to listen. They want to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, same here. It
Wow.
was happening here. Most people were listening.
Yeah, but not here. That's why we're still partially in lockdown, because people are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're still not fully lifted yet. We're still in different stages. So
So how do they feel about taking it? If you don't mind me asking, because you're
yes,
you're the host.
it's okay. You can ask
But
me.
I need to know, how do they feel about the vaccine out there?
Well, there's a lot of people that take it and a lot of people that not, and a lot of people are protesting. I don't know where the protesters are coming from, but they have to have police stations at some of the hospitals, some of the places, because they're protesting. They shouldn't take it. Some people are even leaving their job to quit because they don't want to take the vaccine.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, they got it like that? Okay.
Yeah, same
You're
here.
gonna leave your job, be unemployed, and then plus if you leave, you're not gonna get no unemployment benefits. So how are you gonna survive?
Yeah, that's the thing. But see, one thing about the human being, under under stress, we can reinvent ourselves. If you're a survivor,
Mm-hmm.
you know, some people can open up their own business
Right.
and and make it from there.
That's
But
true. That's
but
true.
I don't think people should be forced to take it.
That's true.
I don't think they should lose their job, especially all these people that work on the front line
Mm-hmm.
amongst the danger, and now you're gonna tell them take the shot or we're firing you.
Yeah.
That's how you.
Or
That's
they
how
have
you
to,
say.
or they have to the certain amount of the month that they can only
Yeah,
do. They can
that's
only
how you're
do
gonna
this.
repay them. They risk their lives taking care of people with COVID and being
Mm-hmm.
around people that have it, and now you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna just kick them to under the bus. That's why a lot of people are suspect about the
Right.
shot, because the way they're acting and going about making sure everybody has it, and children and adults, and then right before that you was telling us how there was too many people on the planet, you wanted to get rid of some of them.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, yeah,
Well, that's interesting.
yeah.
But so you're doing, so what more can we expect from Big Man Entertainment?
Well, in January we're opening up a hip hop show in
Oh,
Brooklyn
geez.
on Ocean Avenue. Me and my CMO had a
Mm-hmm.
meeting with the owner, and we're gonna be doing a show there.
Okay.
So you can look forward to that. You can look forward to hearing from my artists. Some musical wise, some will be acting.
Mm-hmm.
I just sent them some information sent by my ambassador for a role in Black Panther 2. So
Wow.
I send them to all my artists and staff. So if they want to try to go for that, they can.
So there's a lot of
And
stuff coming up for you in 2022.
yeah, we're really working on the company, as far as merchandise, and eventually we want to get our own building, our own studio,
Okay.
music and TV wise. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we want to be like you when we grow up.
Ah!
Yeah,
Gosh. Well, it's a lot of hard work. I'm telling you. You go through a lot of weeding in the gardens, and I'm telling you, take clearing the
yes, yes. Tell me about it. I know.
cutting people that you don't even know why you got to cut them, because your instincts saying something's going on. People stab
Yes.
you in the front and they stab you in the back. So,
Yeah, I told you it was dangerous. You got to be careful. I told you.
mhm.
So
You
you know
said
what I'm talking
dangerous.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It don't
really
have to
bad.
be literally stabbing you. but you can worry about that too, though. People like
if you
I
look a
get
certain way, they don't like you. If you talk a certain way, you don't like you. Oh, how come a guest came on and they didn't come on to my show? Well, what do you want me to do?
I get upset when you do stuff like that. I think you're trying to sabotage me. So.
Oh. I know.
I'm moving around. I'm giving y'all a tour of my suite.
Of your suite?
Yeah. This is my suite.
No, that's
this
good.
Is my lovely wife.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
She's trying to hide.
Looks like it froze up a little
bit. Yeah.
Oh, they got the dog there.
Yeah, that's Bella. That's Bella.
Man at its best. That's what we're seeing
here.
Hi,
right Bella. Now. Look, Bella.
Oh, look at this one. He's like, what are you showing me for?
that's my grandson's red-nosed pit. They grew up together.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's so good. So we got a lot to look forward for. You got to come back on when you you're getting the hip hop show when you launch that off. You got to come back on and tell us about it.
Absolutely. We family now. You're not getting rid of me. I'm your cousin. I'm your cousin.
Your cousin from Canada.
Yeah, that's my cousin right there.
Well, where did you know her from?
Yeah, we met on her TV show.
Real Life Matters.
Yeah, but we family. That's right. Real life matters. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's just as important as Black Life Matters. Real life
Black
matters.
Life Matters got Real Life Matters from me. Because I did Real Life Matters first, and then they asked me if they could do Black Lives Matters. I said, that's nothing to do with me. It can do with you.
Okay. Wow. That's what's up.
Because I got my name when I was sitting in church and the name came to me. God gave me the name. He said, that's my show. That's what you're going to call it.
Wow, that's good. That's beautiful.
So, and then everybody started coming out with all these different matters and all this different stuff. So, hey, we're here now.
Yeah.
All right. So, any shout outs? I know you gave some shout outs before, but anybody else you want to shout out before you?
Well, shout out to the whole planet. I like to send you positive vibes and frequencies of energy made out of love, pure love. And I'd like to shout out my family, my BME family, my friends. I live in East New York, Cypress, Brooklyn. Shout out to my Cypress family, my Bronx family, my whole New York family, my Philly family, my Atlanta family. But shout out to everybody, man. I wish everybody peace, love, and happiness.
Right. And and you guys have Thanksgiving this month coming up. I can't wait.
Your cuz every day is
it's Thanksgiving.
Thankful.
It's true.
Yes, every day. But as far as the holiday, it was made out of some negative stuff, but we made it positive. So
right.
Happy Thanksgiving, especially to my Indian brothers and sisters, the American Indians.
Yes.
A lot of them moved to Canada, to get away from the crazy white folks that was trying to kill them and put them.
Well, they got some crazy ones up here too. So
yeah, we got crazy in every aspect of us. So I don't want any of your white viewers to think I'm picking on white people. We got crazy black people too. We got crazy black people.
You're allowed to say what you want to say.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I don't want nobody to think I'm prejudiced. I'm not.
No.
I deal with good and evil. I like good things.
I don't like no evil things.
No evil. Please, no way. I don't even like horror movies. I don't like Halloween. I don't celebrate
No,
evil things.
I don't celebrate that either. So what about your social medias? If people want to reach out to you guys, where can they go to the website and for your clothing and order
Okay, our
stuff?
website is under construction right now.
Oh, okay.
But you can get me at Big Man Entertainment Music LLC on Instagram.
Okay.
That's Big Man Entertainment Music LLC. And Kwasi Edge. I have the 2 pages there, and I'm on Facebook at Kwasi Edge. That's my name, and you see Q Love in parentheses. That's my page. And on Twitter is Big Man Q, Big Man Entertainment on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even remember the other.
Yeah, are you on Instagram?
Yeah, I told you the Instagram first.
Okay.
Because
All right.
most people like Instagram.
Yeah.
But if you Google me, Big Man Entertainment, you'll see me. Big Man
And you'll see his
Entertainment.
logo, black and yellow.
Yes, yes. Yeah, and it's on the flyer that she did for me. You saw the logo on that flyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
With all your stuff that you do, so everybody knows what you're into.
Yeah, I told you. I told y'all just about everything. Oh,
Yes, you did.
She spoke about the distribution.
Mm-hmm.
So I have distribution for the artists. My phone is ringing while I'm on the phone. I have distribution for my artists through Def Jam Island Records.
Wow.
So, right. I also have ASCAP and BMI.
I gotta send some people your way up here that are good.
Yeah, please do. You know, I started out with a lot of people at that time. I had MySpace. A lot of people from Canada was contacting me.
Well, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of good artists here, but they just need a little bit of backing and stuff and to get out there.
I agree. There's some fake people too. There was some people that was yeah. I'm just letting everybody know.
Everybody wants to be a rapper all of a sudden,
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm here where it started at.
All right.
I was there when it started, so I know what it is, and it's hip hop is a way of life. It's a culture that came out of the inner city,
and you're a part of it.
Yeah, and we stopped fighting as gangs, fighting instead of fighting in real life. We fought by dancing against each other, rapping against each other, and playing music on the turntables against each other. It's called battling.
Well, we can do some good battling in 2022. And Kwasi, we just had a fabulous time with Kwasi Edge, Big Man Entertainment. Boy, we broke it down for you today. And you got him inside his house.
Yes. I hope everybody enjoyed this wonderful show with this wonderful young lady.
We gotta work together. I gotta come and host one of his shows or do a little segment.
Absolutely. They're gonna see a lot of us now.
Yes. But I thank you so much. And I thank the viewers out there for watching tonight. Kwasi, please go like the page, reach out to him. I tell everybody, go to their channel, talk to these people. These are people you can relate and talk to. But if you're coming with foolishness, of course, they're not going to talk to you. But
That's right.
All right,
I don't speak foolishness. I don't know how to.
So anyways, I do want to thank everybody for watching Real Life Matters tonight. So bye for now.
Peace.